it started off as a prank, and we thought it'd be hilarious. Things turned left very, very quickly. We became very, very glad we didn't go through with the prank. Yeah. So how do you want to start this? I don't know, man. Welcome to Just About Grown. Yeah?
Yeah.
Where's the bio? Welcome to Just About Grown. This is the podcast about two just about 30-year-olds, who are trying to navigate the many, many, many difficulties of adult life, right?
Yeah.
And trying to be as unserious as possible about it, because if you start to take things really seriously, it's not healthy.
No. I mean, you got it in a nutshell, to be honest. We'll be joking around. We're going to be unserious. We're going to try to be serious at times. You know, life has got loads of little road bumps, and we're just navigating it, aren't we? Like, that's really how this formed, right? We're trying to navigate ourselves, and thought a platform to share how we're going about life will be entertaining to others, I hope.
Agreed. I think we're two very normal people.
Yeah.
And so a lot of what we're going through will be very, very relatable to most of the people our age. And also it'll appeal to the masses, because I think if you're a lot older than us, for example, our parents, they'll have gone through this stuff.
Yeah.
Navigated it in their own way.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
To be honest, I don't think our parents are really watching us. They're probably thinking what the actual...
Well, yeah, what are you doing? First of all,
sitting
like
in front
chatting,
of the camera and just chatting.
Absolute rubbish for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, but that's the thing, right? So times have changed.
Yeah.
And the origins of this was actually quite interesting. And I'm going to let you go back to the origins of this and why we've got to where we've got to with this.
I was going to say, like, maybe giving them a background story about how we actually even met, to be honest.
Yeah, that
because I don't think, if you ask me, well, where are we in 2025 now, yeah? If you ask me around 2015, 2016, when we met for the actual first time, I don't think that you and I would be sitting here right now.
I don't think either of us thought that, yeah.
No, like
100%.
I know for a fact, all right, so this is, I don't know how much you know about this, about how I actually felt about the time I first met you.
Go on.
But the first time I actually met you was in the first week of uni.
Yeah.
So this is going back to 2015. And we'll go into, what was that place on campus?
Right. Google moment. So the bar was called Locos.
Locos, yes. I remember Locos. Champions League nights.
And
the pool table.
Karaoke nights. Not that I took part.
I mean, I can't lie, I was a victim to being...
Did you actually?
I didn't take part. I entertained those who took part.
As you were saying, go on, I'm intrigued. So yeah, go on. Because I don't, so I remember, we were basically neighbours in Mill Hall.
Yeah, so actually, right. It was actually right in front of Locos doors. Right. And it was Freshers Week. Went in, and I had gone in with your neighbour. So he used to chill in our dorms all the time, and we went out for Freshers Week. And I saw you then. I don't know who you're with, but this is like the old Shads. This is like, you're literally like,
this is
Joey Essex. What's that show? Early Ways Essex vibes, like where you had your longer hair. Okay,
yeah, I did. I had longer hair,
your part in hair, like your typical Joey Essex part,
little whip knot. Yeah.
And I don't know why you looked a lot paler then, but it might have just been the night. God knows, lighting might not have been great, whatever it was. And I saw you, and you were being normal, literally normal, right? You're being very talkative, and you're just trying to socialize and stuff. And me, when I came to uni, I already knew a few boys.
Yeah.
Right? So we came from school together and went for, so I was very much like, nah, I got my boys, I've got the mandem, I don't need to chat to no one. So I was very antisocial. I didn't even really want to go out, to be honest. But I was forced out to flatmates, whatever. So anyways, it was during that week, but I saw you, and you're being very like social and stuff like that. And I remember thinking, who is this guy, and why is he chatting to me? That was literally my thoughts. I was like, why are you even chatting to me? Like I need to socialize. that was my attitude for the first like 6 months of uni.
Yeah.
I don't need to socialize. Couple of friends that I've become friends with now, not including you, like,
Yeah.
was same thing. I was a bit like, I don't actually need to be friends with you. But I realized very quickly throughout the degree that I needed friends because, mate, there's no way getting through uni on your own. So yeah, so that's when I first bumped into you, and then I don't think I ever saw you again for quite some time. Like,
so it's interesting you say that. So to conclude what you've just said, you saw me and thought, donut.
Yeah, allow
Yeah,
it.
allow it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Nice to know.
That literally, I was like, oh man. Yeah. Anyways,
but yeah, literally. So first year of uni, blur for all of us, right?
Yeah.
Blur. Second year of uni. So yeah, fast forward. So Nabs and I lived literally 2 doors down from each other, but never spoke or saw each other after that day for literally a year. So
fast forward now to second year, innit? Was when he had that yard.
Yeah, second year. And it's interesting because, again, he was on my course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I got tight with first because I had another boy on the course, right? And I say we, he was up to no good, right? But when it came to coursework nights, night before coursework was due,
kid.
Well, he wasn't, but we'd form a little crew, myself, and eventually met our boys.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, he was on our course. We never really interacted. We say Wagwan and stuff. We kicked ball a couple of times because we all kicked ball together.
Yeah.
Right. And then I randomly one night was leaving a mate's flat, went to, do you remember, by the way, the only shop around uni that was open 24/7?
Oh, on Greenway.
What
was it called?
Brunel Convenience Store or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember about
Something
Greenway.
like that.
Yeah. No, it was a Londis.
No, it became a Londis later.
Ah, okay. Yes,
do you remember there was the old man who used to run it?
Yeah,
he used to sit there
I
like
never used to go
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I never used to go that time.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I went when it started becoming Londis.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, for the first year and a bit of my life at uni, I was actually trying to study.
Who knew?
I stopped after first year.
I mean,
I studied for the first year.
People like me,
Yeah,
being the idiot that I am, first year was a write-off and head down from like second year onwards.
Oh no, I've done.
You did the complete opposite.
Yeah,
which is fair. Everyone's different.
Everyone's different, but we're here now.
And then so I'm coming out of that shop. Is jumping into that shop.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's like, rah, Shads. I was like, rah.
Yeah.
What's happening? Anyway, long story short, went round to his, and me and got bare close from there because we're on the same course. We kicked ball.
Yeah.
Got mutual friends.
Yeah.
Me and became hella tight.
Yeah.
And then literally within a few weeks of that happening, right? Obviously met Nick as well. Nick and I became bare tight. And then bumped into this clown. Because the Nick are Nabs' boys from school.
Yeah, so what's funny about that though is, you know how at the beginning I said I was so antisocial because I had right? And there's a few other people there as well. So I was antisocial, right? But then by the time the first year ended, I actually didn't see Nick that often. I barely saw them because they had formed their little cliques, and obviously being the type of brother he is, he had his little groups and stuff.
Of course.
Was doing his extracurriculars. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, he was doing his extracurriculars, official extracurriculars that's at uni.
Yeah.
And he became very tight with his flatmates and stuff like that. And then naturally so I became quite tight with my flatmates. So then when it came to actually meeting you, I actually had just started chilling with the boys again. Like I said, everyone got their own houses, so obviously most people will know who are at university or going into university. They get the gist that first year you usually guaranteed some sort of space on campus if you're a campus uni or institute.com, and then the second year you kind of got to go and fight. You can apply, you might get lucky, or you got to go hunt for your own place, right?
Yeah.
So instead of actually hunt for their own places, and to be honest, had not been on that wavelength of getting his own place, we still probably wouldn't have met.
Because
it was on a freak incident that I went to my former flatmate's house, who was opposite, and was like, "Yo, you go and check them all the time. You don't even come and see, man. Come through." So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make an effort this time and go through to yours. Went there, Nick was there, stuff like that. And Steve goes, "Oh, by the way, you know my boy Shads." And at this point, I still don't even know your name like that, right? So I remember your face from Freshers, but I didn't even know you like that, right? So I wasn't like, "Oh," I was like, who Shads? He's like, "Oh, you know my boy. You spoke to him a couple of times, right?" I was like, "All right, whatever, run it, we'll come there." And then you popped through. I was like, "Okay, cool." And I remember our first proper interaction was she would play a game of FIFA because we were playing FIFA at the time. And I didn't know what you were on in terms of playing FIFA and stuff like that. I remember I beat you.
No. So we won't get into the scoreline.
Right.
Context, right? I have pretty much always been very, very bad at games because I'm not a nerd, bro.
Whatever, bro. You're just rubbish at the game. That's it. You just get peppered by everyone.
For a little, yeah, but I made hella comeback, bro.
No,
Yeah,
you did.
eventually.
You did. You learned after a while.
But yeah, so Nabs absolutely battered me at FIFA.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
And then again, I don't think we had many interactions after that. It was only when we were at on this.
You say that, but they started to become regular recurrences.
I don't know, man. I feel like third year was the turning point. Third year,
because third year we were all pretty much living back on campus within the same vicinity, and we were like, "Yeah, bro, like this is."
So here's the funny one now, yeah. So I remember in first year uni, I went and stayed at Mill Hall, and for those who went to Brunel will know Mill Hall was and still is the ghetto, right? It was a trap house, whatever you want to call it. For those who don't know what a trap house is essentially a distribution center for recreational stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's what Mill Hall was known for. I remember it's used to grill me, bro. They were like, "Oh, we came from, the fresh new blocks at the beginning of the campus, whatever." And they used to rinse me. Like, "Nah, you come to us because your place is dead." Like, bro, our doors are broken. Like, literally.
Yeah, they literally were. But again, so I don't know how you applied for. So once I got my place at Brunel, right? I didn't know about the new buildings and the old buildings. I just saw Mill Hall was literally top of the list because they probably wanted to get that fall up first. So I was like, "Yeah, Sam, whatever. I'm going uni. Safe."
Nah, see, my one was snaked me by accident. Right. So me and at school were very much like we done everything the same, but not on purpose. So when we actually applied for uni, neither of us told each other where we're applying to.
Oh, really?
Literally on purpose. We just stop speaking because we knew we would influence each other.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right. So we didn't. And the funniest thing is that both our firms and insurance unis were identical. Literally the same thing. Both got into Brunel and were applying for house accommodation. I was like to him, "Yo, bro, where are you staying so I can apply for the same place?" And he goes to me, and by the way, he sorted his account out before me. So he goes to me, "I can't remember the name." I was like, "Bro, just look for him, man." He's like, no, long.
As Mandem, we're pretty much on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
But we don't share brains. We're not telepathic, right?
No.
But a very thing to do is, don't worry, bro. I know, and you know.
So the thing is, me and him, at that point we actually did know. Like, genuinely, I remember I used to annoy so meme people because me and Nick would speak in codes, right? And the code we made up on the spot. Genuinely. Like, that meme of Marx and them man doing the whole 1.6 liter.
Oh yeah.
Kitted up, right? We would use terminology like that, but without anybody realizing. But me and him had the whole conversation, and I remember it's annoying. Used to get jarred. He used to get so wound up because he's not in the conversation, and he'd be trying to tap into it, but he just couldn't tap
it takes him a minute to clock in.
No, he never got clocked in.
Oh,
he
really?
never, bro. I'm telling you, when I'm saying like we used to use such random words that no one would actually make sense of because it doesn't make sense. But for me and him, we understood it. So yeah, man, we done tried this whole telepathic thing. I chose Mill because it had a shower door. That's the truth.
Yeah, it
His
did.
block had a shower curtain, and I like curtains, right?
I do remember that.
So I applied because of the door, and then turns out that I was in the ghetto, and they were in this plush brand new builds that just popped up like 2-3 years ago. And yeah, that's that, man.
I mean, again, context, right? So again, if you don't know how much of the ghetto Millhall is, it's like, bro, someone got stabbed up outside there like a couple of months ago. I sent it in the group chat.
What, recently?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't even see that.
Literally a month ago, 2 months ago. I said, bro, I said I didn't. It's in the group chat. Anyway,
my mate OD'd, though.
Oh.
He OD'd, and he called the ambulance himself. But fast forward now, we've ended up back at Millhall 2 years later. Shad, a couple other boys, they're all in Millhall. I'm somewhere else now. And this
You're
is
literally up the road.
Literally, I'm like 2 blocks away. And I think that's where our friendship really started growing, because you had the disabled room.
I had the penthouse.
Right. He had the penthouse. It was the penthouse. I don't know why I called it disabled room. That's my bad.
No, for some reason they call it a disabled room,
but it wasn't.
It's code for penthouse. But oh god, it was good.
It was
space
great
in there.
Your room itself probably wasn't the best for a person that has extra requirements.
Yeah, it's
all the amenities you had afterwards, i.e., your lounge.
Yeah,
your lounge, which was just gigantic, and it was on the first floor, so it made no sense. So Shad's spot became like our spot, right? He basically had a huge bathroom, which sounds, as adults now, just about grown-ups.
It sounds a bit weird.
It sounds a bit like, oh, what
that
we
we
doing
would
there?
be chilling in a bathroom 5 man deep, 6 man deep, 7 man deep.
But pause. That's wild.
That is so wild.
Don't say man deep and bathroom. That's not allowed. But
mic check.
We mic check indeed. But we defo did chill in his bathroom, and we just chilled. It was just a nice seating area, to be honest. So that's where we actually started becoming close, because I wasn't too far away from them now, and Shad's had this penthouse, and the boys are really kind of together in this same vicinity, and that's how we kind of started really actually becoming friends. Because before that, I'll just say, yeah, we've done high and buys.
Literally,
I wouldn't even say like, oh, we're mates, but I wouldn't say, oh yeah, he's my boy. I'll be like, Steph's mate.
I still don't say that.
Yeah, facts. But anyway, yeah. So like it became, that's how it kind of started developing, and then went on. And let's fast forward now, because we are really talking about Brunel.
I say we fast forward. We don't need to fast forward really, because in 2019 we graduate. We're all either going into jobs or looking for jobs. December 2019, something wild happens in China, which by the time March 2020 comes along, has the whole of the world in a lockdown.
And I think lockdown really is what made 2 things, actually. It made our friendship, because, not gonna lie, the amount of hours we spent online together with the rest of the boys, right?
Not just one-on-one, by the way.
It wasn't one-on-one. That's sus as anything.
I think that lockdown was the development of our group. That's where we all really became hella close.
So lockdown happens now, and like I said, it wasn't just a real development of our friendship, but it was also the development of this podcast. Actually,
it was
not
the
from the day dot.
The ignition of the idea of the podcast.
That's it. Like the idea sprouted then. So obviously lockdown now, everyone is really just doing nothing with their day, right? You're either furloughed, unemployed, and that's about it.
Or working from home.
Work from home.
That's an actual thing as well. Some people did that, G. Some people actually had to work from home.
None of our group did it.
No, we didn't, bro. We were fresh out of uni.
Did you get furloughed?
Bro, I didn't have a job. I got into a job.
Yeah.
Right? Literally 2 weeks before lockdown.
Yeah.
And then was basically had my contract sort of frozen.
Oh, yeah.
And then took a job at the place I spent the last 4 years of my career, actually.
Actually, tell a lie. But anyways, so what did we do during COVID in lockdown?
Is what every other normal person did.
Every other every person, if you didn't do this, I would be concerned. You're either doom scrolling through, possibly, was TikTok even live then?
No. But it will have been a lot of Insta.
A lot of Instagram.
Yeah.
100%. You're doom scrolling through that. Jumping on a house party. We didn't do that.
We didn't do
had
that.
our own house party, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So to give context, this is what actually happened, right? Some of us were on PlayStation, some of us were Xbox. Some of us just had no console. So we went on FaceTime.
Mm.
And when I say we actually had our own house party, it's because we literally had 6 people almost every day on a FaceTime call, just shouting on top of each other, checking up on, do you remember the live streams?
I do.
Right.
I do.
Right.
I've never spoken about them since. We speak about them in our inner circle.
Yeah.
But it was always a hot topic.
It was a hot topic. And it was very mad because there was always one particular person.
No, it became 2 by the end of it.
Yeah, there's 2 particular people who would interrupt a COD sesh, FIFA sesh, Monopoly sesh, and go, lads, pause the whole thing. Tory's live. Or Swamp's live.
So it was so impromptu that we all jumped on, all 6 of us, one time. And it became a daily thing. And then it wasn't even, who's online anymore.
What time?
It was like, what time, boys?
Yeah, literally.
Like, who's got what on? Who needs to do something for their mum? Who needs to do some laundry?
Yeah.
What time are we jumping on?
That's it.
That's what it became for like 6, 7, 8 months.
Literally that. And we should jump on, and we had a fixed 3 segment like split for the night, right? It would be Warzone, which happened probably the back end of COVID, because I was reluctant to download it, and so were you.
I was.
But then they made you cave in before me.
They did.
Because I was not a COD boy. I've never been a COD boy. I've always been just FIFA and random side quest games, right? And you caved, and then I was like, all right, you got me, let's go in it. So
yeah,
I jumped on COD. So that was part 1. Second part was our failed attempt at pro clubs.
Oh yeah, that was good.
So we done pro clubs. That stint did not last long, but we still played FIFA randomly. And then finally, it was Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly was always the segment towards the end of the night, and I say the end of the night. It was like about 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah, we'll literally be that last thing we do. Once we finish Monopoly, we'll go on bed, and we'll go to sleep, and probably wake up at like 2, 3 p.m. And then 3, 4 hours later, we're back online. That was rinse and repeat for nearly 6 months. So that's what I'm saying. Like, our friendship really developed there, because had that not happened, genuinely, I don't think we'll be talking as much.
We would genuinely have gone our separate ways, and we'd be in very, I don't know if we'd be in different parts of life, but
I doubt it.
Yeah, we'd probably still have been on the same path of life in general.
Yeah.
But our friendship group really cemented, and our friendships really cemented in that period. But so again, back to the point of why this podcast was created.
Oh yeah, damn. Yeah.
So the idea of it, right? So all of the stupidity during our FaceTime calls, it was genuinely stupid. Like, we would send for each other left, right, and center. We would be calling people out for random things they've been doing at uni. It was hilarious.
And we were calling you out for... We'll delve into another time. We were calling people out.
Oh, by the way, I have tea, but it's off-screen tea.
Oh, fair play. Okay, all right, I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm there. Say this.
Anyway, so yeah, all of that good stuff, and it was like pure stupidity, and we thought this is really funny, and we should record this.
We did, and we did record. Okay, so we had a very miserable attempt at doing a podcast, right? So I was hosting the FaceTime call, and I screen recorded. And little did I know that you can't pick up the audio from a screen record. I mean, it kind of makes sense now because it's a screen record. But we had like a very failed, miserable attempt. And it was a good few hours of content. My phone was baking off. It was so hot, bro. I didn't even want to touch my phone at some points because it was literally like It was baking off. I don't know how it functioned. And yeah, we done all that to have no audio. So
yeah, it was great.
The podcast idea died that night.
So it was an idea. We said, right, bam, let's record this. Okay, it didn't work. Calm. We'll get back to this at some point, and we never actually did. Like, it was always, for the past 5 years, the idea has been floated, talked about, and forgotten about multiple times, and we've never actually picked it back up.
It was literally like, you know, they say that typical comment / meme thing of like when it makes it out the group chat. This was literally that. This idea was something that was just in the group chat and never ever made it out.
It didn't
until a few weeks back.
Until a few weeks ago. Yeah.
So we floated the idea, didn't do it, blah blah, and COVID broke out. Finished, done, dusted. We made use of our time after COVID. We went on holiday.
We did.
Portugal
was great.
Portugal was good. We went away. We done a few stints in Birmingham.
We did a number of stints in Birmingham. To be fair to the man, them every summer from 2018 right through to 2023, the man them came to Birmingham. They made an effort to come all the way because they're all Londoners. So yeah, to fair play to the man, then they came through every year to celebrate my birthday or to celebrate something for me. So that I really appreciate, right? But the idea of the podcast really fizzled out. Like, it never made it out of the group chat.
No.
Real life kicked in, and it kicked in for all of us because by that point we'd all started serious careers as well.
Yeah,
like we actually started adulting.
Yeah.
And this is where it's really interesting because we went from a stage of being actual kids on FaceTime calls, playing on the PlayStation multiple hours a day, saying stupidity to each other, to literally a week later, right, boys, we're going corporate.
Literally
and we've got to lock in.
Literally that. Literally, because we all went into something straight away.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Fortunately.
And then we all... Yeah, I think the biggest turning point was your wedding. But look, this is our origin story, right? So the wedding and all that stuff, that's not really part of origin.
No, it's not. Well, no, but they're topics we'll get onto,
of course,
eventually, because this is part of real life and part of being sort of grown, right?
That's it.
So, getting back to the point of this podcast, so we revived this idea a few weeks ago, and the reason we revived it is Nabs and I have quite a bit of spare time. We sat down on a call one day, just completely randomly catching up, and we were like, bro, should we start a podcast?
No, it wasn't even like that. I remember it to a T because I had the exact same thought as you, but you vocalized it first. We jumped on a call, our normal catch up. So we have like
regular catch ups.
Yeah, like I say, like weekly, quick ones. Sometimes every couple of days, and sometimes it'd be like a fortnightly little. Yo, you good, bro? What's happening? Right? And jumped on a call and was talking about life. Right? What's going on with yours? What's going on with mine? There was quite a few, I guess,
significant life events going on at the time for both of us.
Yeah. Like that week was quite wow.
It was,
It was a very wow week, And you said to me, I remember you go, do you know what I've been thinking about for the last couple of days? And I was like, what? And you're like, the podcast. And I stopped him because I literally had that thought for the last couple of days as well. Because like I said, that week was a very eventful week for us to make us both feel like thinking about the podcast,
the good old days, and
that's it. With simpler times, and when we want to do things just for the sake of us, really.
Yeah.
And so that's what you said to me, and
those were the words. Yeah,
and right. I said, "Oh my god, I have been thinking the same thing." And that was literally it. We're like, you know what, run with it. We're not even discussing this anymore. What we're doing about it?
Yeah, we said, we literally said, if you're on it, I'm on it, and we're locking in.
When we first thought of this podcast, it was purely for entertainment purposes. Like, we just thought we're we're a group of boys that are just jokes, and we find it funny. Some of our family or friends find us entertaining because we can be as a collective.
We can.
But that's not really what it is anymore.
No, it's not. It's not. And the reason being is we're at a stage in life now where things are getting a little bit too serious, a little bit too quickly. And I don't know if I like it. I don't know if you like it. I don't know if any of us like it.
Yeah.
We've got to firm it.
Yeah, 100%.
But we are still, age-wise, we're getting older.
We are.
Mentally, there's still some stagnation.
Yeah. But
the point being is like we sat down on a call and we said, look, we're at a stage of life where things are getting serious, and we want people to have an insight into things that normal people go through in life as they grow up, whatever it may be, crises, work, just general stuff, general everyday stuff that you will face when you start to grow up and grow older.
Yep.
And literally just have a laugh about it.
That's it, man. Like, look, I think one thing we've all been good at, especially in our group, and it's probably a lot of people out there that can relate as well, is that we don't tend to take life extremely seriously.
No.
We're locked in. Don't get twisted. We can lock in, but we still don't take like any negative outcomes, stuff like that. Like, we take on the chin.
Yeah, literally.
Literally take on the chin, and we just charge it, or we just firm it, and it's done. And I think that's what we're trying to do now. Whereas that, we'll have our funny stories.
Lots of them.
We do have some segments planned up that we want to introduce.
Yeah, we'll get onto that in a sec, actually.
We'll have a few of those bits that really are going to envelope the whole thing in that whole, this is banter, this is lighthearted, this is chilled. That's what we're trying to do. Envelope the whole thing.
It's literally emotional crises spoken about under the guise of banter.
Literally. Like, but obviously we're not here to give advice. We're by far the finished product, which is why we're called just about grown, right?
Yeah, because we're not grown up.
No, we're not. We're just about surviving adulthood. But the whole point is, there's probably some people out there, maybe a few, maybe just 2 people, I don't know, that might relate to this content. Yeah, they might relate to this video, and they might actually tune in.
Do you know what? It could be a case where it's literally just the 5, 6 of us who find ourselves funny, and that's calm too, because I'm happy to put this on YouTube for us boys to watch.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So even if nobody watches us, that's fine. But we thought we'd put this out there anyway, because there probably are some people who probably go through the same things that we are going through at the moment, or have been through. And I feel like if you don't laugh about it in life, you'll cry about it. And that gets me onto the segments, actually. So one of the segments we've got for the pod is called Feelings, right? And Nabs, I want you to introduce Feelings, because it was never a serious thing, but it actually became a thing.
Yeah. So, all right, let me give a little intro to Feelings, right? So, COVID, lockdown, we're all playing games and stuff. I know we painted it out like we had a really sociable, fun time as boys, like, just jumping online and playing games and chit-chatting about absolute random stuff and lives and whatnot. But as many people do know, COVID also was a very testing time. There was, people lost people, unfortunately.
Yeah.
People lost their jobs, that financial stability, and it is, as much as we say, it was all ha ha he he, we had a good time. We'll be lying if we said there wasn't a time when we actually were stressed about it, right? Or we thought, damn, what do we do now, right?
Yeah, there were points in that where all of us went through something or other, almost regularly. Yeah, could be small or big, and it was like, damn, like, man, let's stop taking the mick out of each other for a sec. I just really want to discuss this for a sec.
Yeah, and like, we just want to not even just vent, but sometimes just to pick the man's brain. Yeah, because it was a very vulnerable time. Like, let's be real, COVID was a very weird time. Everyone locked in, and you had no actual social time. It was just FaceTime. Yeah, and we're fortunate because we had each other to entertain each other through FaceTime. Yeah. But there's not a lot of people out there that had that.
Exactly.
Right? And that's where Feelings kind of popped up.
okay, prime example of feelings, right? And I always remember this because it was important. I remember my distinct feelings moment was like, man, them, like, so again, context, we're fresh out of uni. I've just got my first job out of uni.
Yeah.
I start literally the first week of March. And 2 weeks later, COVID happens. And it's like, we're going to pause your contract for this period of time. So I'm paused, right? So I've worked 2 weeks in my life out of uni. I've paused my contract. And then, like, my birthday's in August. And they say, oh, you're very new. We haven't even finished your probation period. We just don't have the funds to continue with everyone we took on in the last 3 months. And therefore, we have to let you go.
Yeah.
And that was a crisis moment for me because I thought, bloody hell, I'm fresh out of uni.
Yeah.
I'm trying to start my career. And it was a false start.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
So yeah, that's a bit of about feelings. So that's something I guess we will touch base on hopefully through our journey of Just About Grown, because there is certain times in life where it's just we might want to pick your brains. We might want you guys to let us know how you're feeling and see if our 3.5 brain cells between us can help you out. You know, it's a shared experience. Where'd you get 3.5? I've got 1.5. You've got 2. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. I actually thought you were talking about 1 and 1, so I was a bit like, where the hell did the 1 bit come from? So we'll attempt, anyways. We'll try and help out, obviously. But yeah, like we might want to try and engage with people, and people engage with us, really. So that's what hopefully feelings will be about. Yeah, but that's it. So we've got a few topics that we're gonna touch on through these podcasts as we grow. So and one again, some of these might sound really, really boring, but think about it twice, and it's probably not. So the first question we're always going to ask each other is, bro, how did you sleep? Right. And whatever age you are at life, as you get a little bit older, you will sleep less and your sleeps will be less comfortable. And there's no explanation to it. It just happens. And I tell you what, the most annoying part of that is, it's as you get older, you start valuing sleep more and realize how much you actually need it. But you're also so busy with your day and your night and everything in between that you just don't get that sleep. And I tell you what, bro, it ruins me. It really does. Oh man, it like when I'm looking for pillows right now, when I go shopping for pillows, which is a real thing as an adult, by the way. You don't make these decisions when you're young. No, as an adult, it's a real thing. It's got to be the right pillow. I can't lie, I'm so sorry, I just yawned, right? I just so, like, my brain sometimes just goes to weird places. Yeah. As you're talking, I'm yawning, and I feel so bad because I'm not trying to yawn at you, but it's just funny because we're talking about sleep and how important it is, and man's just tired, bro. Like, oh man, I can go to bed right now, and like, oh yeah, but I've got the drive, bro. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Those 3.5 hours are going to be sick. So how did you sleep is always going to be number one question on the podcast, right? I'm sorry. Can we not use the word sleep right now? I swear to you, it's not even a joke. The minute you said sleep, I yawned. Cool. Chronically online. So again, this is more of a sort of current affairs-y segment, right? So it's trends, news, sports, tech, economics, politics, business, but it's going to be light-hearted as anything. So, and it's going to be very quick and light-hearted stuff. Like give an example. A couple of weeks back, actually, when me and you were talking, and we started talking about interest rates. Yeah. And look, I'll be real. Sometimes I don't have a Scooby about what's going on with the world, right? And to be fair, I get most of my information from you, but we do have a discussion about it afterwards. Yeah. And it was funny because we sat down and we went from chilling at uni and doing whatever stuff we're doing to now talking about interest rates. Have we got nothing better to talk about in life? No, but this is important stuff in life that we didn't think was important. Of course, yeah, but it was just fun. Like, we started laughing, like, wow, we're actually growing because we're talking about conversations that would genuinely help us, and not just entertain us. So the whole purpose here, we're trying to keep it lighthearted. We'll give you guys some news, what's going on, like what's happening next week with the new iPhone.
And then they're not going to be fixed segments either. It's like there could be a random trend on TikTok next week that we will discuss because it's so stupid, right?
Yeah, like
it
that.
would literally be that.
Yeah.
But so chronically online is going to be really interesting. We touched on feelings. We say no more.
Say no more, bro. What's hot in the group chat?
Yeah, with us 6 idiots, there's a lot going on in the group chat all the time, and most of it's rubbish. But sometimes there are some things that really spark conversations in the group chat on like a random Monday morning when we are all working or should be working and we're at work, but we see 70 texts in the group chat and we think, what the hell's going on? Yeah. Again, something we want to share with you guys, and again, see if you guys relate. Opinions, theories, laugh at us, do what you want with it. Guy talk. So I want to get this across really, really well and keep me on track here, right?
Yeah,
keep me right. So without being sexist or anything like that,
I can't with you.
No, but honest, no, but like I said, keep me straight here, right?
Yeah. Man said, don't be sexy, keep me straight.
Keep me in a straight line. Keep me right, bro.
Hard with you. All right, go on.
Right.
All right, let me just lock in. Hold on. Yeah, go on.
You there?
Yeah, I'm done.
So we both are locked in. We're married, right? And one thing we're learning, despite being nearly 30, is that women and men think very, very, very differently about any given situation. The opinions 9 times out of 10, 11 times out of 10 will differ, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So the topic of guy talk is literally, and this is where we want to engage our female listeners too, right? It's because there are some things in life that frustrate you as females, and frustrate us as males.
Yeah.
So we will want to talk about things that we've seen in our daily lives and try to get across how our brains work in those scenarios.
Yeah, definitely. Like that is basically a nutshell. And it's also just have a bit of fun with that as well, because sometimes this might actually appeal more to the mandem than the female audience. It really just depends.
It does depend, because I hear it, right? Because I can understand, like, the mandem will be like, do you know what? I'm not going loopy here with my missus. Like, this is how my brain works.
Exactly.
And there are other guys that think the same way. But like I say, for our female audience as well, it's important to get across that we promise you we hear you, but our brains are just like very analog.
I want to play devil's advocate here. And out of us two, I don't tend to be the one to do that. But it's not to say females will hear you, but it's how we think. Sometimes just hear us.
Yeah, that's what
I'm saying. Just hear me.
That's quite important.
Just hear me, bro. Like I'm let me land. Let me land. That came out too deep.
But it did. No, but I hear it though. It's like, honestly, so and I don't blame women as well, because women are very, for the most part, very organized.
If that bit gets clipped, you're screwed.
Huh?
If that bit got clipped, what you just said about women.
What did I say?
Because if it gets clipped out of context,
you're
done out.
It's peak.
You're cancelled.
I'm cancelled.
I'm not involved.
I'm expecting to be cancelled at some point.
I'm not involved.
I'm expecting to be cancelled at some point.
True.
I lost my train of thought there. Yeah. So what I was saying was, it's literally a case of, right, we know women are very organized. They like to have things a particular way. They know what they want from life. And sometimes just like, I hear it. You're a perfectionist, but trust me, bro. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. And hear my perspective on it. And hopefully you'll understand that I'm right.
That's so dread. That is so dread.
No, but facts.
Bro, I'm not trying to get clipped and baited, bro.
Facts. Cool. Moving swiftly on.
Please just move.
So things like question of the week. Question of the week is question of the week, bro. It's the most random question in the world. It literally be a random question, and we will just probably spend a good chunk of the podcast talking about it, segueing onto other things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Random recommendation again. So I came to you guys yesterday and I said, man, them rugby services on the M6, beautiful. Like I texted yesterday when I landed. I was like, just stopped off at rugby.
Yeah.
Right.
We should pull up there.
I'm taking you here.
What a date night,
bro. Wicked
lit. I'm taking to London.
No, but genuinely, forget all the like Nobu and all the rest of it. I love a Nobu. Don't get me twisted, yeah. Bro, everyone loves a Mackey's, and when you're on a long journey, all you want is some food that will fill you up, clean toilets, nice ambiance.
Yeah,
has it all. But yeah, that's random recommendation. So it can be anything: a movie, a restaurant, a TV series, whatever you come across. Grown up moment of the week, right? So did you do anything that this week that made you feel like, wow, that's very grown up of me?
Yeah, like for example, yeah, I'll give you a good one. Bro, when I bought the Dyson cordless vacuum, I felt grown. I'm not gonna lie to you, I felt like I'm the man. Real talk. I felt like, actually, when I bought the robot vacuum, bro, it changed my life. Have you seen my robot vacuum?
I haven't.
Bro, it changed my life. I felt like I was actually the man on the house. I mean, I am, but I felt like the man.
No, I hear it, bro. It's like a grown-up purchase.
Bro, like literally, like you guys can see our backdrop here. There's evidently loads of Lego. So it's not I don't make the best choices in life. But when I bought that Hoover, bro, changed me because now no one's out here sweeping or mopping because that's got 2-in-1, bro.
Oh, is it?
My robot, it sweeps up and then goes, all right, boom, do you want to mop it now? And I'm like, yeah, do it. Every night. If you find a corner in my living room,
need it in my life, and I'll tell you why. Because when you mentioned the Dyson cordless, I myself also felt like a
bad man.
Grown up, bro.
Yeah.
So this is, I bought my, I think I put it in the group chat. I said, man, I bought a Dyson today. Yeah. But I've come to realize the Dyson cordless, like
I was about to say controversial. It's dead, isn't it?
It's dead, bro.
Yeah, it's dead. Like,
give me the wire and the big heavy thing any day of the week.
I'll tell you what a new game is, yeah?
Go on.
This is more of a tech talk thing, but it's just random Chinese brands.
Yes.
They're the one now.
Yeah? Bro.
Because it's all AI, it's all this robotic stuff. I'm telling you, buy some Huawei all key nonsense, bro, that doesn't even have like proper spellings.
The ones you've never heard of before.
Slaps. My robot doesn't even have a name.
Right, send me the link.
And
I need that in my life.
It's lit. It can't climb stairs yet. Oh, okay, we'll say that for another time. There's a robot that climbs stairs now. That's also Hoover. Anywho's.
But so those are the broader topics, and it's not going to be repetitive, and nothing's in stone apart from how did you sleep. Nothing's set in stone.
Yeah.
Are you tired again?
Nah. All right now.
But I think these are very, very relatable topics, and they will segue into wider conversations. And the boys who have been mentioned today are the man them, right?
Yeah.
And eventually you will get to meet us all, and you'll figure out that we are, in fact, just a bunch of donuts.
Well, actually, no. You guys won't meet them unless you like, you subscribe, and you grow this channel, because respectfully, this studio we've got ain't big enough for the whole mandem.
Yeah, it's not.
So if you guys really want to meet these lot, then you've got you know what I mean? Love us so we can deliver it to you.
Yeah. Or just don't watch us at all and like get on with your lives.
Yeah, man.
Respectfully, like do your thing.
That's it. No one's stopping you, man.
Should
I wrap it up then?
Yeah, I think so. I think look. So this was the pilot episode, right? So I think we've discussed exactly what we wanted to get out there to the audience.
Yeah.
I think they know us well enough now.
Did we even say our names? No, we didn't.
Point.
Because I called you Shads and you called me nothing.
Right. So
cool. Thanks, by the way. But cool.
I'm sorry, bro. I called you bro. That's more important.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, but
all right. So this is Shads
and this is Nabs, and you've been watching Just About Grown.
That's a bit cringe. I can't lie to you still. If you liked it, If you found us entertaining, if you found it insightful, please, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. When we try to post weekly, we're gonna try.
We will try to post
Obviously,
weekly.
we're gonna see what you guys say about it first,
Mhm.
and we'll take it from there. If you guys didn't like it, no worries, innit? Do you? I'm not forcing you to watch me.
No, we're not forcing you.
But if you did like it, we'll appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're gonna be launching on audio as well.
We will.
Spotify,
just about grown. Follow us on Instagram, just about grown. Follow us on TikTok, just about grown. Also, the website's not live yet, but www.justaboutgrown.com.
But whatever it is, hit us up on there, DM us, whatever. If you have any thoughts, feelings, insights, questions, whatever it is, we're all ears. And yeah, man. Till the next one, innit?
Catch you soon.
Safe. Be brave.